Hey guys, you want to hear a fun story about a really weird job? Here goes. My name's Julie, and I have worked some super weird jobs in the past, but this one, I don't know, I think it kind of takes the cake, maybe. It was one of my very first jobs, and I think I was 19 years old, maybe. I was supposed to be working at a plant nursery. So on my first day at this plant nursery, I show up and the owner, Cindy, she's the owner of this nursery. She says, "Hey, you're going to take this super beat up, raggedy pickup truck and you're going to take my dog, my Australian Shepherd, over to the plant nursery, and the two of you are going to go over. You're going to pick up the chickens that didn't make it through the first night, and you're going to throw them in the bucket." And I thought, all right, I can do that. I've got gloves, not a big deal. And then she said, "The sick chickens, you're going to..." No, I'm not. So instead of that, I thought about it. I wanted to try to do it, and I just could not do it. So instead, I gathered them all in one spot in the chicken house. And I had a conversation with them, and I said, "Listen here, buddies, you've got to get your act together because nobody's getting out of this alive. So if I were you, I would work on getting myself well, and I would get the heck out of here." I don't know what they did, because once I drove away from the chicken house in the morning and went back to the nursery, what she did with those chickens is between her and the chickens. I have nothing to do with that. I only made it in that job 2 or 3 weeks because I tore my ACL shortly after I started, but I was the grim reaper of chicken. So anyway, I could potentially top that. I've got some really weird jobs to tell you about coming up. My most recent job was another of my weirdest jobs that I've had. So I hope you'll stick around, learn more about strange jobs, and maybe you can tell me about your strange jobs. Anyway, I hope to see you soon. Bye.